Something I didn't show on camera there was etching and pressure wash. I'll show you what I do for the paint that I use. Get yourself some of this stuff. You can get it at Walmart. It's Purple Power. Spray down whatever you want to paint with the Purple Power. Let it sit for 15 minutes and then pressure wash it till there's no more bubbles coming off of the surface. That will etch the surface. It will get rid of all the grit and grime and oil and whatever the case may be. It's the same way I've painted the truck. It's the same way I've touched up the trailer. It works every time. That paint that I use, I'm going to show you here in a minute. You could probably paint in a rainstorm and the paint would still stick. That's how good this paint is. Very little prep work required and it lasts forever. It's very hard to find in a flat based paint. And I'll show you that here in a minute. I got everything done that I wanted to today. And obviously tomorrow is going to be a paint day. We just need to let all of this dry and mask off the hubs. And I'm spraying everything else except for this handle up here. Everything is getting desert tan paint on it. Underside, axles, everything. So yeah, I decided on the buyer's boxes here that I just put a rail up, and then when I'm done painting I will mount them. I'm just gonna through bolt them to this wall here. They should turn out just fine. They'll sit right next to each other, so there'll be two buyer's boxes right here. Got the marker light. I don't know what you would call those. What are all these little bugs flying around now? Crazy. So the marker light housings, I guess you could say. Side marker housings. Got cutouts done for the tail lights. My hole saw died, so I just used the plasma on that. Got the ramps mounted. That was a big one. They're heavy but not undoable with one person. Remember that Rusty has a winch on the back, so when we go to lower the ramps up at the snow parks or whatever, we can utilize his winch to lower those down nice and easy. So that's kind of nice. Surprisingly, even with them all crooked and messed up and stuff, they turned out like really nice. Like, I'm really surprised that even though they're tweaked and twisted and whatnot, they're still going to function just as good as anything. And you can't tell, like, just standing back here and looking at it, you really can't tell that there's anything wrong until you start, you know, looking at all this stuff up front here. But one other little slick thing that I did here is I had a couple of these ratcheting binder things, and there's a hole in the bed here. So got a ratcheting binder down there. A strap will come up and attach to the top of these ramps in their stowed position like that, which will keep them from flipping down. I put about a 10-degree angle on them, so that should work out pretty good. When Rusty's on the bed here, there should be, from the rear, there should be 1.5 to 2 feet left over here of space. I think that's what I figured out, because there's a little 3-inch wall here, and the tracks, obviously they can't get past that. But so yeah, I think there'll be about 2 feet or 1.5 in the rear. I put all these extra D-rings that I had on here. I know the front ones will attach to there, and the rear ones will obviously attach to the rear. I stuck another one in the center, maybe for rear winching. There's also one up on the pintle for winching forward, should we need to utilize that. I can't think of anything else that I need to do before we paint this, but if I forgot something, we'll paint it, and we can always grind paint and weld and then touch up after that. This is going to be an awesome trailer. I really love the look of it now with the ramps on it. It looks so awesome. Okay, here's something that you guys always ask for. I'm going to give you this little tip, this little trick. If you want flat desert tan paint that lasts a long time and sticks like crazy, go to Lowe's. Home Depot won't mix this, so go to Lowe's and find the professional flat white. There's the part number. Bring it up to the mixing counter. You ready? Take a screenshot of this. Take that up to the mixing counter and you'll have some desert tan paint. Here's an older one. I don't know if it's any different. I think they're the same. But take a screenshot of that to Lowe's. And I believe it's under the chalkboard paint tint chart. But don't quote me on that. And then of course tomorrow we'll be using my favorite little sprayer gun. I've sprayed the truck, the trailer, all kinds of stuff with this gun. This is awesome. I can't think of anything else that I need to do. So we're down to the painting now. And I think that's probably going to be it for today's episode, guys. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And oh, funny thing this morning, maybe about an hour into my work, somebody called 911 on me saying that I was setting things on fire. So the fire department showed up. Weird. Crazy. It's probably because people are freaking out with all the wildfires. Look at all the smoke out there. So I can understand that, but it just came across as really odd to me. Leave me some comments down in the comment section. I got a little thing going on right now to guess the weight of Rusty. How much do you think Rusty weighs? How much do you think the trailer is going to weigh by itself? But other than that, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. And as always, I'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.